the sink together.
Oh. Okay, Grandpa, no problem.
Axel started a lot of jobs like this. But he had a time-tested escape plan.
We need to take out the appliances, empty the fridge, so we'll have an easier time moving.
Sure thing, Grandpa.
No! How could it be? That's all right. Clean up that mess and we'll start again.
Boys, be slowing you down.
I got all the time. Feels good, huh? Amazing what gets done.
Can I get the photograph going?
Okay, here's the postman. I got something right for us. We'll drop in the sink in the morning. Got to find another screw like this one.
be slowing you down.
I got a hole in the dock. Feels good, huh? It's amazing what you can get done.
Did I get the thing back now?
Okay. I got a stuff in my foot. We'll drop in the sink in the morning. Got to find another screw like this one put in the faucet assembly.
You go to the hardware store?
We already own it. You find one tonight, we can start first thing.
What? Like 1,000 screws in there. I gotta go through all that to find one that matches? Are screws like 3 cents?
That's 3 cents in your pocket. This looks good. Nice and flush with the countertop. You drop this in all by yourself.
Oh my god, it's fine. It's better than what we had before.
I guess that's true. So you like the water coming out both sides, huh?
Yeah, I like sideways water. You can fill 2 lines in that one. Come on.
And you use the right screw.
What? There's like 1 billion screws in there. It's close enough.
You're happy with this.
I am. I feel great about it.
Then I guess you're done.
I guess I am.
New Zealand is so ridiculously hot.
To avoid being evicted by the landlord, the man actually pretended.
I got a call to replace a corroded pipe manifold at a commercial site. The client was worried. This system had been leaking for months, and one mistake could cost them thousands. They were ready to pay well, but the pressure was on. I started by cutting through the old galvanized steel pipes with my cordless bandsaw. These pipes are thick and unforgiving. One wrong cut and sparks could fly or the wall could be damaged. I removed the cut sections carefully, making sure the workspace was safe for the rebuild next. I tackled the remaining stumps. Using heavy-duty pipe wrenches, I unscrewed each piece and cleaned the threads meticulously. This step is critical. If the threads aren't clean, the new fittings won't seal, and leaks would return. Precision here protects my reputation and ensures the client doesn't face more damage. Then came the rebuild. I applied blue Teflon tape and a
Give me that. You don't know what you're doing with that. You know you don't. Pull that wire. All it, pull the wire. All it.
Why? Cuba bulan depan
For dinner, I thought I'd cook myself a whole chicken. I'm gonna go ahead and spatchcock the stern, which is basically a way of preparing it to a way
Got my attention.
Makes it cook a lot faster. Just cut inside the spine and take the whole spine out. chicken. I'm gonna go ahead and spatchcock this bird if she's made.
But what do you do with that?
You know what that does? This is insane. When you're eating and notice everyone is touching the boss's bald head, would you join in?
I hope these fibers aren't in my concrete. Oh boy.
How much?
1,000 tickets.
American Indian.
Oh, you don't see cash here. But any ritual? Only tickets. What's the hard work and determination?
Everyone's cool.
Hello, sir. Would you like to come over to my house for dinner tonight?
You want to walk over?
Sure.
Everything and make sure we're on the same page? Is your blue tape a representative of something?
It was.
We start this half hour with breaking news out of
Bring a little debate the fire line. Have you ever wondered why two brothers, same father, same age, can end up living completely different lives? On one side, you have Johnny Depp, 61 years old, a true Hollywood legend. He's worth over $150 million, owns a $100.9 million estate in France with an art studio, a pool.
Poor Rowlet had no idea that once it ate Ash's food, it would basically become Ash's Pokemon. The moment it saw Ash take out a Pokeball, it panicked, and immediately tried to slip away, as if saying, "My mom's calling me home for dinner." But Ash didn't want to give up. He decided to chase after it.
Oh, Dean.
Why does one of Pooh...
In ancient China, city, you think you're cutting some kind of what are you? Timely. Like Groundhog Day.
Doesn't matter, there's no way to stop it.
Jeez, aren't you grumpy?
Yeah, I am. You want to know why?
You break it, you buy
Because
it.
this is the 100th Tuesday in a row I've been through, and it never stops. Ever. So, yeah, I'm a little grumpy. What?
Coffee black and some hot sauce. Thanks.
Let's I knew it was going to happen. I know everything was going to happen.
You don't know everything.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, right. Bad guess. It wasn't a guess.
Right, you're a mind reader. I'm better at that. Sam?
You think you're being funny, but you're being really, really childish. Sandwiches towards makeup. Sandwiches rises with your sex. Sandwiches just roll by the bed and every morning when he wakes up. Get here now! That's not all. Randy, the cashier. He skimming from the register. Judge Myers. At night, he puts on a furry bunny on there. Over there, that's Kel. He's gonna run through a mechanic on the way home. What's your point? My point is, I've lived through every possible Tuesday. I've watched you die every possible way. I have ripped apart the mystery spot, burned it down, and tried everything I know to save your life, and I can't. No matter what I do, you die. And then I wake up, and then it's Tuesday again.
You think you're cutting some kind of what?
Timely.
Like Groundhog Day.
Doesn't matter, there's nowhere to stop it.
Jeez, aren't you grumpy?
Yeah, I am. You want to know why?
Why?
Because this is the 100th Tuesday in a row I've been through, and it never stops. Ever. So, yeah, I'm a little grumpy. Hot sauce.
What?
Coffee black and some hot sauce.
What spider bits? America, bro. Would you? Scream as loud as he spent 5 years. Hey, dude. Hello. What? Hey, Jared. What are you doing?
Welcome to zombies. Let's teach you the basics. This is a zombie. You should kill it. Nice! It's dead. Again. Now, proceed down the corridor. You're going to have to crouch to get under this debris. Sprinting will bring you back to your feet. The weapon on the wall can be all yours, in exchange for some of your points. Points are your currency. You can switch between the different weapons you have equipped. Now that you know how to use your weapons, try to clear out the zombies in this room. Aiming down your sight significantly improves accuracy. Nice job. You'll earn points for every zombie you kill. Headshots and melee kills grant you bonus points. Now, use your hard-earned points to open that door. You'll need to keep opening doors to access new areas. Most doors cost points, but some require other means. Zombies progresses through ever more challenging rounds. Kill all the zombies in one round, and a new... Uh-oh. Looks like this zombie's torn its way through your defenses. You better kill it. Now let's get that doorway boarded back up. Not only does boarding up entrances slow them down, but you also earn a few more points. Now, let's move on. See that weird box of bones? It isn't quite as dangerous as it looks. In exchange for points, the mystery box will generate a totally random weapon for you. See? Totally random. There you go. I told you it wasn't as dangerous as it looked. If you decide what's on offer is a downgrade, you don't have to take it. Just remember, you have a limited window of time to grab the weapon. Once it's back in the box, it's gone. That's pretty much all there is for the basics. Nice job, zombie fighter. Oh, wait. There is some bad news. You're definitely going to die at some point. That's how every zombie's game ends. Just make those flesh eaters work for it. Let's talk about perks. They come in many varieties, and each grants you an additional ability. Head over to that groovy-looking statue and purchase a perk. Remember, there are 4 different altars in a zombie's map, and you can choose which perk each one dispenses. You can assign perks to altars in the lobby loadout menu. Okay, now make your way towards the door on the right. Let's test your equipment. Kill these zombies with an acid bomb. Nice and messy. Don't worry, you'll have another one soon enough. All equipment regenerates after use. It just takes a little while. Some types even store up multiple uses. Uh-oh, Bruno's in a bit of trouble. Grab that nuke power-up. It'll buy you some time to get him up on his feet. Now revive Bruno. There you go, Bruno. Good as new. Now, lead the way. The undead come in many varieties, each with their own unique behaviors. This one's a catalyst zombie. Yeah, they can be a bit explodey. When downed, you'll lose one of your perks. As you continue to bleed out, you'll start to lose the others one by one. Teamwork is everything. Sometimes you have to rely on your companions to progress. See? Now, grab this shield part. You already have the other two. Craftable items like this are just waiting to be found all over a zombie's map. You can keep track of what you've collected on the inventory screen. Each craftable has its own assigned workbench somewhere in the map. Now, let's build a shield. Nice. Now pick up the shield off the bench. Try bringing up your shield. It can deflect attacks from the front. Plus, you can fire your pistol while the shield's equipped. Just remember, a shield can eventually break, but you can buy a replacement at the workbench. Alright, now it's time to activate the Sentinel artifact. Follow Bruno up the stairs. With the Sentinel artifact activated, you'll notice some changes, like additional paths opening up. Time to try out your special weapon. Use the Hammer of Valhalla to lay waste to these zombies. Pretty satisfying, right? Special weapons gain their charge from killing zombies. They'll get stronger the more you use them. You've been given all your elixirs, so let's try one out. Activate the Anywhere But Here elixir. That's a good one if you find yourself in a bind, or just fancy a change in scenery. Now let's learn how to upgrade your weapon. The Pack-a-Punch altar is highlighted just ahead of you. See? Much more powerful, which is good, because you're going to need it against some of the bigger, badder foes you'll encounter. You can even repack weapons to give them additional bonuses. Now use that Chaos Orb on the other side of the cargo hold to fast travel out of here. Hurry on over to that Chaos Orb. Big flaming congratulations. You've completed the zombies tutorial. Now go do it for real.
blackout. Training time's over. Go to work.
Lifter 1-1 now maneuvering on mission deployment path. Fail when ready.
Sit rep. Potential collapse detected. Relocation to indicated safe zone is advised. Sit rep. Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety. Net call. Supply drop incoming. Further collapse expected. Travel to indicated safe zone. Net call. Supply drop incoming. Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety. collapse expected. Relocate to safe zone. Supply drop inbound. Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety. Be advised, further collapse expected. Relocate to safe zone. Net call. Supply drop incoming. Sit rep. Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety. collapse expected. Travel to indicated safe zone. Sit rep. Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety. Be advised, further collapse expected. Relocate to safe zone. Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety. Net call. Major instability detected. Safe zone evac orders are in effect. Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
wanted to start the year off right and start 2026 by loading up the greatest game that ever lived, Call of Duty Black Ops, and try and find out what it's like today. I think it's fair to say it didn't get off to the best of start. Headphone users, you've been warned. Take a look at what happened in my first game. Unfortunately, you cannot play solos and you cannot play duos on this game. For some reason, they decided to shut the servers down. It will allow you to still click on the game and let you search for it, but don't do it. You'll be sat there for hours on end. There is no service for it. They shut them down. But you can still play quads. You can still play Alcatraz, and you can still play Hot Pursuit / Heavy Metal Heroes. And you're about to see some Hot Pursuit gameplay right now here below. This was my experience of it, and it was great fun. Also, a big shout out to those of you that remember this Easter egg, the red light, green light, to get a crate of cargo docks. Only the OGs will remember this one. Got the green light, baby.
Sit rep. Potential collapse detected. Relocation to indicated safe zone is advised.
We're not getting shot by Tom. Just whiffing. Straight up just whiffing. That's all I'm doing. Alcatraz, which is the birthplace of the Rebirth resurgence that we've been playing for years and years. If you didn't know, this is where it all started and where it became popular. Make sure you watch the end of this, because I have never experienced this even when I used to play Black Ops back in the day. I still don't really get how this guy did this.
might be the most efficient way humans have ever worked. No machines, just rhythm. This tradition from northern Nigeria is called Geya. Dozens of men line up like a human excavator, their shovels hitting the ground in perfect sync. But the secret isn't training, it's the drum. One person beats a steady rhythm, and everyone locks into the same tempo, turning hard labor into a coordinated engine. And once a week, the entire village helps one household tackle their toughest farm work. Next week, they help someone else. So do you think this kind of system could work in other parts of the world? This might be the most efficient way humans have ever worked. No machine.
There's a lot of snow and moisture.
Why don't workers shut off the water when repairing a leaking pipe? Wouldn't that make the job easier? Surprisingly, the truth is the exact opposite. This type of repair is called pressurized leak sealing, fixing the pipe without shutting the water off. The reason is simple. If you suddenly close a valve in a water distribution system, it can trigger something called water hemorrhage. That's a powerful pressure shock that travels
Check weapons and gear. We're holding the deployment.
It can be strong enough to rupture other or weaken structures, causing even more detailed damage. That's why in city water systems, repairing pipes without cutting off the water is often safer than shutting the valve completely. During
Changing man!
Using a set of bolts and nuts around the clamp's neck, they tighten it gradually and evenly. At this stage, you'll notice a small pressure
dropping into the AO.
Its job is to release excess
Time's over. Now you can already build away.
Why don't workers shut off the water when repairing a leak?
7 a.m. on Mount Killing Strong's boys are sleeping on getting fucking busy. 7 a.m. on Mount Killing Strong's boys are sleeping on getting fucking busy.
Prove it. For what? That you're Peter Parker. I carried you with me to all kinds of people. For your own. Why'd you do that? You're a deep
Survive to redeploy all the DNA. Kill to bring him back faster. Positive ID on the mountain target. Hunters down. Returning you to the front. Urgent. Swapping back. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad in your backpack. Get hunted. Loading new mag. Reinforcing armor.
While others train their history.
It's an enormous piece of seaweed. There goes the armor. Changing mags.
LDBR salvo ready to launch.
Reinforcing armor. All squad mates are in the safe zone. They're losing ground. Moving. There goes their armor. Swapping located the rest of them. Your squad mates redeployed. Well done. Dropping there. Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Target 3 empty. Negative begin.
There goes their armor. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky. Reinforcing armor. Target down. Target down. There goes their armor. Changing man. Marks remaining operators for that squad. Hunt them down. There goes their armor. Area destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them. Changing mags! Incoming fire! There goes their armor! Dropping mag! Reinforcing armor! There goes their armor! Kill confirmed. We've located the rest of them. There goes their armor! Loading new man! Target down. Marking the rest of them. Reinforcing armor. Mark the remaining operators. I'm here! Squad. Hunt them down. There goes their armor. Inbound. Swapping man! Reinforcing armor. Changing mags. Precision airstrike ready for sell. Requesting close air support.
LDVR awaiting targeting data.
Sending round. Out.
Precision airstrike ready. There goes their armor. Bounty target. Dropping mags. Kill them all. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tag map. Get hunt.
No casualties.
Reinforcing armor.
Squad mates back on station.
Good work. All bounty targets are KIA. Well done.
Young men, no joy.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tag map to hunt down the rest of them. There goes their armor. Loading new man. Taking a high-value target. There goes their armor. Marking the rest of that squad on your tag map. Get hunt. There goes their armor. Locating the rest of them. Enemies dropping into the area. Incoming fire! There goes their armor! It's not good. Target down. Marking the rest of them. Let's get back in it. We're redeploying. Nine left. Keep the pressure on. Enemy soldiers coming. Get ready. Resurgence window is about to close. Target squad is outside the safe zone. Yeah, not this time. There goes their armor. Loading new man.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Marks remaining operators. Almost at squad. Hunt them down.
They're hurt, not injured. Come on. Loading new mag. There goes their armor.
Target
Swapping
down.
mag.
Marking the rest of them.
There goes their armor.
Area destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
Reinforcing armor.
Slow. No more
There goes their armor. Changing
enemies
mag.
dropping into the AO. Target evaded.
Swapping mag. Finding back. Changing mag. Loading new mag. Reinforcing armor.
Get your squad to the safe zone. Leave no one behind. 4 remaining.
There goes their armor. Changing mag. Catch me in. There goes their armor.
We're in the top 3. Don't let up now. 3 squads left in the war zone. Stay alert. Valiant there.
Can this bird be eaten? This is my Uncle Ham. Yes, it's edible. Can this bird be eaten? This is sea buckhorn berry. Yes, it's edible. Just a little sour. Can this bird be eaten? This is the black panther fruit. Yes, it's edible. It looks just like a devil fruit from One Piece. Can this bird be eaten? This is the elephant fruit banana. Yes, it's edible, but it has a lot of seeds and doesn't taste very good. Can this bird be eaten? This is a pink gooseberry. Yes.
When this nuclear submarine returned, everyone thinks Uncle Mike just spends all day eating, but he actually... There we go, we got ourselves a failures that became billion-dollar. Accidentally... You might think that once a tunnel boring machine drills under the seabed, the tunnel is done. The real construction process is much more complex.
Use this time as a target practice. The real thing is coming soon. Enemy soldier incoming.
These cracks, which is very dangerous. To solve this, engineers improved the TBM design. The excavated soil is mixed with water to form thick slurry. The TBM then uses its own pressure to push the slurry into the gaps surrounding the
Shadow 01. Enemies dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
workers installing ring of concrete segments behind it. Usually, 7 segments form one complete ring, and the gaps between them are filled with ground to seal everything. When the whole tunnel is finished, the TBM is not pulled back to the surface. Instead, it is buried at the end of the tunnel. This seems way it's actually cheaper.
Survive and your team can redeploy. Eliminate targets to bring them back faster.
And pull it back, the cost would be extremely high. So after testing, engineers
Like clearance every time. Enemy soldier incoming.
Reinforcing armor.
You have reinforcements inbound.
There goes the armor. Swapping now.
Locating the rest.
Reinforcing armor.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Squad mates back on station. Good work. Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Reinforcing armor.
Enemy soldier incoming. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad and your track man. Get hunted.
Reinforcing armor. There goes the armor. There goes the armor.
Squad's in the safe zone.
Changing maps.
Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them. Precision airstrike standing by. Your squad mate is redeployed. Well done. Squad mate back on station. Good work.
There goes the armor.
Good
Swapping
kill.
maps.
Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map.
Reinforcing armor.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
There goes the armor. Loading new mag. Requesting close air
Kill
support.
confirmed. Located the rest of them. Copy that. One for 3 orders on station. Bring it down. Target down. Marking the rest of them. Precision airstrike ready for tasking. Inbound, no hit. Loadout drop headed your way.
Requesting close air support. There goes the armor. Changing mags.
Enemy
There's
destroyed.
a high guard. Swapping mags.
Mark the remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Loading new mag.
Your squad mate is redeployed. Well done.
Assault pack. Come get supplies. There goes their armor. Swapping mags.
Enemy soldier incoming.
There goes their armor.
Target down.
Loading new mag.
Marking the rest of them.
There goes their armor.
We've located the rest of them.
Changing mags.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunted.
There goes their armor. Swapping mags.
Target down. Marking the rest of them. You have reinforcements inbound. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
I'm hit! There goes their armor!
Still confirmed. We've located the rest of them.
There goes their armor! Swapping mags!
Napalm strike standing by.
Changing mags!
Marking the rest of that squad on your tag map. Get hunted.
There goes their armor!
Enemy
Loading new
destroyed.
mag!
Use your tag map to hunt down the rest of them.
There goes their armor!
Mark the
Loading
remaining
new mag!
operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Squad mate is redeployed.
Changing mags.
Well done. Target down. Marking the rest of them.
There goes their armor!
Still
Swapping
confirmed.
mags!
We've located the rest of them.
Cast napalm strike on transmit. Loading new mag!
Reader 19 rolling in. Deploying payload. Enemy dropping into the AR. Raider is Winchester. Returning to base. Have reinforcements inbound. Marking the rest of them. Get hunted. Insurgents found the win. Make it count.
Ready for action!
Back on station. Go get after it. Your squad mate is redeployed. Well done.
UAV available for tasking.
Reinforcing armor! Swapping mags!
Enemy soldier incoming.